I would actually say this be a general rule. This whole mythological weave been spun all the way around me, all originating from this one source. This general rule that some assumptions have in the dawn of times taken shape about me and my different features, which means albums, about my flaws and my different disabilities and bad character, all this stuff. They all have taken shape at some point, and some of them have perhaps been outnumbered or outconquered by new stuff, yet they never completely get out of style. They will never completely disappear. And normally, when dealing with people, you may perhaps make some observations and draw some conclusions having to do with certain things that you may observe, and then in some cases you will realize that this doesn't fit, and you realize that I perhaps need to revalue this one thing, and re-evaluating one leads to a new interpretation of something else, and in some rare cases actually a complete reevaluation. So this has not been at all present at any point in this story, because as soon as something appears, some sign of something else, something that really doesn't fit with the old image, this needs to be fitted into this story, this image. So to simplify, reality must be polished or reshaped in order to still match the myth. And this is not only absurd, it's also a problem that this will only raise new questions. Then how come if so, now this indication shows up, and seems to contradict earlier observations. How come? And then some kind of explanation is required. Yeah, obviously, either I have been lying about things, or I have been hiding things, or perhaps I am a split personality. I have some kind of hidden second identity or something like that. And there is really nothing in the world you can do to get around this. Everything needs to be explained with all the old things taken into consideration, without any kind of reviving things. And the real bizarre and fucked up aspect of this is that this has also been adopted by all these flying monkeys. Because it's really sick and irrational behavior that they, in normal cases, wouldn't likely they wouldn't have these habits. I know that much. Most people do not, but they do it automatically. They even improvise according to this scheme or this plan or this mythology. They almost, as an instinct, they know that as soon as something might appear or appear to appear, it's only because I am hiding something, or I misunderstand things. I do not sense things like other people do, or have no self-insight. And yeah, this is one of the most creepy things. This is such a thing that if actually making a movie about this story or something similar, this would be something that you would exclude, because this will not appear as realistic to the audience or to the producers or anyone. So how do you mean these flying monkeys, some of them hasn't even been in direct contact with an narcissist, so how would they possibly be acting autonomously to this degree? Actually improvising along the exact path that she has set out. So, let's not include this one because it's not realistic. Well, how did you think about this? Some kind of telepathy or what? no. This has really nothing to do with telepathy. It's about making things very clear without actually telling anything. Let them figure out, rely upon them being insecure. How should we act, and knowing that to be on the safe side, not to take any risks. Let's expect this might actually be a sign of whatever, and if it might actually be, then it is.